today I'm going to shoot a video out to you guys, really short video. Well, maybe not short, but just informal. It's just going to be about basically what I've been up to. Just an update. Sorry if my microphone's a little wacky. I'm using my computer microphone, and it's not very good. First of all, I'll just start by saying that I finished 2 books in the last month. It actually surprisingly took me a few days to read each of them, both of them at the same time. Um, so basically, the first book I read was Who Goes There by John W. Campbell, and I read that book on my e-reader, so I don't have a copy of it to show you guys. Um, but it was a good book. I felt like the ending was a little rushed, like he was maybe on a deadline or something. Um, but it was still a good book. It was suspenseful, and it's pretty much one of those timeless novellas where really you can read it and it'll be believable nowadays. That's the same thing that goes for the movie that was based off of it, at least the one that I saw. The 1982 version of The Thing, or it was called The Thing, based on Who Goes There. And it's one of my favorite movies ever, and let alone my favorite horror movie. Um, but it was very suspenseful, and John Carpenter doesn't usually disappoint with any of his movies, or the music in his movies for that matter. Um, Fun fact, in case you guys didn't know, most of you guys that are watching my videos probably know this, but John Carpenter actually, I think he went to college or school or something for music. So he didn't go to school for writing, he went to school to compose. That's why he does all of his own theme songs, or usually helps with the theme songs in his movies, which is pretty interesting fact I just found out about recently. So yeah, that's Who Goes There. Who Goes There was a good book. I'll try and keep this under 5 minutes. And then I also read Lullaby by Chuck Palahniuk. I think that's how you pronounce it. But see, weird spelling. But this is the guy who wrote that one book, Haunted. I think that was what it was called. I don't know. I didn't read any of his other books. This is the first book I read from him. Probably the last one. I'm not a huge fan of it. This book's okay. It's nothing to write home about though. Didn't really go many places, you know. I like books that are fast-paced and action-packed, which is kind of ironic because Stephen King is not too good at picking up action in his books. But it was still a good book, and I recommend it if you're getting bored and if you absolutely need something to read. Um, but this is definitely not in my top 10 favorites. So yeah, that's Lullaby by Chuck Palahniuk. If I didn't tell you guys what this is about, um, it's about this thing called a culling song. It's like a poem that somebody reads to a person that they want to die, and the person dies automatically. There's no way to defend yourself from it, and basically it goes through like what could happen if that thing gets out. And this reporter gets a hold of it, and he just like accidentally kills people because you don't have to actually say it to the person. You just think it at the person, kind of, and they die. Um, it's an interesting book, interesting premise. The delivery wasn't that great, but you can't really ask for too good a premise. I mean, not premise, too good a delivery in a lot of modern novels. Um, just modern novels, they're not as good as older novels. Oh, and speaking of older novels, I want to keep this under 5 minutes. I'll tell you guys what I'm reading now. I haven't been going too fast with it. School starts tomorrow for me. 10th grade. Uh, Go figure. I said I'd have more. Every time I say I'm gonna have more time during the summer or during the school year, I end up not having time. So I don't know. There's really no way to predict how many books I'm gonna read this year. I imagine I'm gonna do a lot more reading during the school year, but it's kind of up in the air. The book I'm reading now is by Peter Straub, the co-author with Stephen King of The Talisman, which that's my like 5th favorite book of all time. So it was a good book. So I'm reading Ghost Story by him. I'm not entirely sure what this is about, but so far it's kind of interesting. I hope it gets scary soon though, because people say it's one of the scariest novels out there. And I think there was a movie made in like 1981, but I haven't watched that one. Yeah, but I'm about 50 pages through. Not much to write home about yet. Um, but I hope to get this done pretty fast because I've got a long list of books that I'm waiting to read, including Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. Some George Orwell books like 1984. Um, Getting into the classics there. Um, there's a lot of other books though. I want to read a book by Joe Hill, Stephen King's son. I think it was Heart Shaped Box. I want to read some Clive Barker books. So I've got a lot on my plate right now, and it's about to go up to 6 minutes on the video. So I'm trying to keep this as short as possible. But when you're talking about books, when you talk about anything you like, really, there's, you know, but yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry if this video seems kind of crappy, or, the microphone's not good, all that stuff, but I've just been having problems with my camera, been really busy lately, it's just been bad. My grandpa, we've been picking up the pieces of him dying and all that crap. That's, I'm just waiting to get that behind me and stuff. So, yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. Rate, subscribe, and comment. And, if you guys weren't there, I wouldn't be here. So, just keep that in mind. Because, I really appreciate all your guys' views, your help, your support, your recommendations, all that stuff, your feedback. It's just, really helps me out. So yeah, I'll try to get more videos out to you guys soon. I might actually make one right after this, so be looking for that. But thanks. It's about to hit 7 minutes now, so rate, subscribe, and comment, guys. See ya.